What's going on with y'all? It's Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Ball Sports Network. Thank you guys for the continued support. Continue to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe. Now the Los Angeles Lakers just blew out the Portland Trail Blazers 135-115. That's nothing new. I told y'all this was going to happen. I said before the series, this would be a 5-game series. LeBron James, another stoic performance, 35 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds. I mean, the man is dominant. Anthony Davis had 19 in the first half. He didn't even play the second half. So that's not surprising. Well, none of that. The Blazers are running out of gas. They played every game in the bubble meant something to them, right? And they came out on fire. And I knew Damian Lillard wouldn't play like Jesus Shuttlesworth the entire time, right? Like he had this amazing run where he's averaging like 40 points a game and had 34 points that first game. But I knew eventually they'd run out of gas, he'd run out of gas, and the Lakers would take care of business. Game one, it didn't mean anything to me. What matters in this series? Because LeBron James, we knew he could do this. There's nobody on the Portland that can guard him, right? Like they're trying Gary Trent, it doesn't work. They're getting all this foul trouble. They just can't do anything with LeBron. The Lakers are too big, too strong, too fast. What matters, though, what is a crucial point in this series is not LeBron. It's not even Anthony Davis's play, because when we know what those two guys are going to do. It's the fact that the others are starting to hit shots. KCP, Danny Green, Kyle Kuzma. This is what matters. LeBron hit 4 threes, which is amazing. You don't normally do that, but Danny Green hit 3. KCP went 2 for 4 from 3. Kyle Kuzma hit 5 threes. These guys are starting to find their shots, and that is what's going to be key in the Lakers winning a championship. LeBron James, we know what he's going to do. Anthony Davis, there's nobody on the planet that can check him. We know what those guys are going to do. But if the others, KCP, Danny Green, and Kyle Kuzma combined for all of those threes, the team shoots 44% from 3. Even Caruso, and I don't even like Caruso as a player, came in and hit a 3. Obviously we don't expect them to do that every single night. But these guys are starting to find their shots. They couldn't make shots during the bubble. During the seeding games, they couldn't make a shot. They couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. During the first game of this series, they couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. But these last 3 games, guys are knocking down shots. Guys are getting confident. And that is what's going to be key in the Lakers winning a championship, beating a team like the Clippers or Houston or OKC or Milwaukee or Toronto, whoever they see on the East. That is what's going to be crucial. Because LeBron James, I expect greatness out of a great player, right? Like a guy that's done it on this stage, on the largest of large stages. Put up the best performances on the best stages, on the biggest stages, the brightest lights. Anthony Davis hasn't done it yet, but I expect him to play great because he is a great player. But it's the other guys that need to play great if the Lakers want to win a championship. And if these guys start to find the rhythm in the bubble, start to find their shot in the bubble, the Lakers are going to be a hard team to beat, man. With the way the Clippers are struggling, Houston struggling with OKC, both of those series are 2-2. Dallas can knock out the Clippers. OKC is showing that they can knock out Houston. They figured it out. Both teams have. Now this is going to be at least a 6-game series in both of those. Lakers are about to knock out Portland in 5. The teams over in the East are handling business. Boston swept their opponent. Toronto swept their opponent. Like those guys are, Milwaukee looks like they found their groove against Orlando. So they're kind of moving along. But the Lakers' key is to have guys hit shots. And if guys hit open shots, and LeBron and AD do what we know that they're capable of doing, it's going to be hard to beat the Lakers, man. They're going to be a tough team. 17 threes, 44% from 3. Kuzma, 5 of 9. Caldwell Pope 2 of 4, and Danny Green, 3 of 4. We're talking about 10 threes between those 3 guys. It's gonna be a hard team to beat, man. I don't expect Kuzma to go out and hit 5 threes every night, obviously. But if he can hit 40% of his threes during this playoff run, 38 to 40%, Danny Green's got to be a 40% guy, and Caldwell Pope's got to be, because those guys are gonna get open looks. The way LeBron's playing right now, this guy's going to get open looks. They just got to make them. And Dwight Howard, the surprise really is the guy, Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee. Those guys are playing out of their mind. Protecting the rim. I think JaVale McGee had 4 blocks tonight. Dwight Howard played really big minutes. Had 5 of 7. He had 13 points himself. Those guys are banging down low. And LeBron gave you what LeBron does. And that's not a surprise. But if those others hit those threes, they're going to be a tough team to beat, man, for the Clippers, for the Mavericks, for OKC, for Houston, whoever. But once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Ball Sports Network. Thank you guys for all the love and the support. Continue to hit the like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Peace.